Hi children, welcome to grade 5 English and this is our session 2 in chapter number 10, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. And before getting into our session, let's recall what we have learned in our earlier session. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. This story is all about Tom Sawyer, a mischievous and naughty boy who lived with his aunt Polly. Tom was Aunt Polly's own dead sister's boy. She loved him very much and she didn't have the heart to hurt him at any cost. But every time she let him off, her conscience hurt her. So this time, to punish him, she set him to work on a Saturday afternoon. All the boys were having a holiday and it was hard to make Tom work as he hated work more than he hated anything else. But she felt it was her duty to not let Tom get spoiled. Tom was initially intimidated with the yards of the high fence, but he managed to get the fence painted with 3 coats of whitewash. But one thing Aunt Polly did not realize when Tom said the painting was done was that he outsourced the entire work to the village boys. And during that time, he spent loafing around the whole afternoon and also he collected the little treasures of them for getting an opportunity to do the work. On Monday morning, Tom was miserable and he didn't want to go to school. So he acted as if his toe was hurting and it was in heavy pain. He started screaming to his friend Sid, who was lying down and slept. And now let's read the remaining part of the story. Tom moaned out in a screaming voice, and after that, the Sid woke up and he asked, "Why? What's the matter, Tom? What happened? I must call Auntie." But Tom said, "No, never mind. You should not call anybody." "And how long you have been this way?" asked Sid. "Hours. Ouch. Oh, don't stir so, Sid. You will kill me." "Tom, why didn't you wake me sooner?" "Tom, don't. It makes my flesh crawl to hear you, Tom. What is the matter?" And Tom said, "I forgive you everything, Sid. Everything you have ever done to me when I am gone." "Oh, Tom, you aren't dying, are you?" "Don't, Tom. I forgive everybody, Sid. Tell them so, Sid," said the boy Tom. Sid had snatched his clothes and was gone. Tom was suffering in reality now, so handsomely was his imagination working. So his groans and had gathered quite a genuine tone. Sid flew downstairs and said to his Aunt Polly, "Tom's dying." Aunt Polly. She fled upstairs nevertheless with Sid and Mary at her heels, and her face grew white too, and her lip trembled. When she reached the bedside, she gasped out, "You, Tom, Tom, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? What is the matter with you, child?" she screamed. "Oh, Auntie, my sore toes." Mortified, he said. The old lady sank down into a chair and laughed a little, then cried a little, then did both together. This restored her and she said, "Tom, what a turn you did give me. Now you shut up that nonsense and climb out of this." Now, the boy thought for a minute and said, the boy felt a little foolish and he said, "Aunt Polly, it seemed mortified and it hurt, so I never minded my tooth at all." "Your tooth indeed? What the matter with your tooth?" asked Aunt Polly. "One of them's loose and it aches perfectly awful." "Okay, don't begin that groaning again. Open your mouth and well, your tooth is loose. But you are not going to die about that," said Aunt. "Mary, get me a silk thread and a chunk of fire out of the kitchen," she asked Mary. Tom said, "Oh, please, Auntie, don't pull it out. It doesn't hurt anymore. I wish I may never stir if it does. Please don't, Auntie. I don't want to stay home from school," he said. Oh, you don't you? So all this time was because you thought you would get to stay home from school and go fishing. Tom, I love you so, and you seem to try every way you can to break my old heart with your naughtiness. By this time, the dental instruments were ready. The old lady made one end of the silk thread fast to Tom's tooth with a loop and tied the other to the bedpost. Then she seized the chunk of fire and suddenly thrust it almost into the boy's face. The tooth hung dangling by the bedpost now, but all the trials bring their compensations as Tom went to school after breakfast. He was the envy of every boy he met because the gap in his upper row of teeth enabled him to expectorate in a new and admirable way. He gathered quite a following of lads interested in the exhibition of his tooth. And after that, one that had cut his finger and had been a center of fascination and homage up to this time, now found himself suddenly without an adherent and shone of his glory. His heart felt heavy, and he said with a disdain which he did not feel that it wasn't anything to spit like Tom Sawyer. But another boy said, sour grapes, and he wanted away a dismantled hero. And this story was written by Mark Twain and extracted from the adventures of Tom Sawyer. And from the story, what we have learned, children, it is very important to be self-disciplined to achieve success and to become a responsible citizen. It also builds inner strength, helps us to overcome laziness. As children, you all have naughtiness and mischievousness in your life, right? But instead of that, you all should learn to be self-disciplined, and that is the only way to achieve success in your life and to become a responsible citizen, right? And you should follow this in your real life. And let's summarize what we have learned today. And we have learned the story, the adventures of Tom Sawyer, and from that we have learned we all should be self-disciplined to lead our life in a successful manner, right? And let me tell you the class activity for today's session. Children, you have to complete practice zone 1 question number E in your concept book. How did Aunt Polly come to know that Tom did all those antics to stay at home? And F, what glory did the broken tooth bring to Tom? And in your workbook, question number 4, who painted the fence? Describe what Tom did while it was being painted. And 5th one, where did Aunt Polly find Tom? 6th question, in the story The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, what does Tom hate the most? And 7th one, what did Tom think of to avoid going to school on Monday morning? And 8th one, why did Sid rush to call Aunt Polly? Children, read the story thoroughly, then answer all these questions, right? And now let me tell you the home assignment for today's session. Read chapter number 10, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer story thoroughly, and after reading the story, you have to complete question number 1, what you liked in the story, question number 2, what you learned from the story, and question number 3, draw your favorite scene from the story, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, in your workbook. And question number 11, Aunt Polly loved Tom but made sure that he didn't get spoiled. Give instances, that is incidents from the story to support this statement. And 12th question, Sid totally bought the prank played by Tom, that he believed it very much, right? And what does this show about Sid's character? And 13th one, describe the technique that Aunt Polly used to extract the tooth. And children, after completing this, you have to hand in your completed home assignment in grade 5 English Google Classroom. Drink more water, eat healthy food, reduce your screen time, don't use mobile phone and television often, stay home and stay safe, children. Thank you so much.